Let's see what we got. We got lower settings. We should be good. We should be good. Woohoo! Is it working? Am I moving around okay? The frame rate's gonna be really low, but it's fine. It's actually take 3, believe it or not. Beautiful. Yo, okay. It sounds like it's working. Sounds like we're good. Ugh, guys. It's too many things. Yeah, that looks like it's actually working. Okay, good. We'll give it a second for everybody to roll back in. Thank you all for being here, by the way. How the hell are you? I've been better. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right. Let me start all of that over, since that was a freaking disaster. Ever since Spooky Pinball has been around, we've always had a break in between Christmas and New Year's. We pretty much work through Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day through the New Year, we take that time off. Lately, it's kind of become tradition that our new game comes to the line around that time. So, you know, Spooky Luke and I will start getting, and AJ of course, will start getting things implemented onto the production line a little bit beforehand, but then once we come back, we really hit it running full steam ahead on the new build of what we're going to be doing. And it's been really fantastic. Guys, this has been by far and away the best game transition that we've ever had. It's been really, really fun. I want to knock on wood or something, just because it's early on, like you never know what kind of thing you could end up finding during one of these, but I've been around game transitions that were not so great, and we're having a really great time with this one. So yeah, the Christmas break was awesome though. What did you guys do on your Christmas break? What'd you guys get up to? What was the coolest Christmas present you got? Share me what your coolest present was in chat. I would love to hear it. I'm gonna lower this a little bit, and then maybe I'll like angle it. No, that's not gonna work. No, we're just gonna put it back. That's fine. All right. Jokes aside, killing it, broski. I appreciate it. I'm getting the whip. You're working year-round now, worse than Santa's elves, little man. Yeah, pinball at the beach. I'm really hoping to be there. It's yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'll come back around to that in a little bit here, but I got in the RC car Armor Quake. Oh yeah, that's right, Trash Guy. I forgot you're into the RC cars. That's cool. Got my MMR and my number for Beetlejuice. There you go. Not working or going anywhere. It was lovely. Hell yeah. I always go down to Florida over the Christmas break. I visit the in-laws. I go fishing. I get some Margaritaville. And I visit the in-laws, and it's a pretty damn good time. Sparky Road. We adopted a puppy. Oh my gosh. And named him Ash. Yo, that's awesome. Got an Evil Dead. That's even cooler. Beetlejuice pin for ourselves. Heck yeah. Getting a show game. Oh, you're getting one of the show games. Alan, your game's on the line. I can confirm for you. If you're bringing home one of the show games from Pinball at the Beach, your game's on the production line. That's awesome. Went to Vegas. That's a good choice too. Florida's a good choice. Vegas a good choice. I got my boomstick handle for ED, but just no ED. You'll have it very soon. You'll have it very soon. I'll swing back around to that too. And you get to go back to Florida in a month. I do, yeah, it's weird. I go like twice in a 2-month period. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm really hoping to make Pinball at the Beach. We're going to see what happens. I got some stuff going on right now that's interfering with the pinball work life a bit, but I'll swing back to that later. Okay, so let's go around the horn here. That's what Kaneda says. Let's go around the spooky horn here. That sounds kind of weird. Let's just discuss all the things Spooky Pinball has going on. I want to address some questions that get asked about a bunch of different things that I see in Facebook comments that I answer, but I don't feel like everybody sees or reads comments and whatnot. So let me run through and just answer a handful of things. As of today, all 150 dead bars that we had available, which all sold out by the way, have been shipped. So if you got in on the first 150 dead bars, it has been shipped. If you say otherwise, please contact Morgan at spookypinball.com with any questions you have about that. But the dead bars, which sold out right away, have all been shipped. Funny story about that. I was so afraid. We never actually posted anywhere. I don't think we did. That we sold all 150 dead bars. I was like scared after I wouldn't say negative, but after like how much heat and stuff was thrown our way when Beetlejuice sold out, I was just like, oh God, I'm gonna post like, okay, all the dead bars are gone, and everybody's gonna be like, why do you never supply enough stuff for us? Ah! And we were just gonna get yelled at. So I was literally too afraid to even say that we sold those out. But we have more coming. The current plan is that we're gonna have another 150 ready before Pinball at the Beach. That is the current plan. I don't think there should be anything that holds that up, but stay tuned for official announcements, because remember, if I'm rambling on a stream, don't take that as official unless I say it's official. That's not official. But the plan right now is to get 150 more ready to go out the door before Pinball at the Beach. So you'll have an opportunity to get another dead bar on order. A couple things to clarify too with the dead bar that I saw some confusion about. People were saying, oh, what the heck? They're gonna put these in the rest of the Evil Deads, but the rest of us have to buy them to fix our game, which to boost up our game or whatever. That's bullshit, or bull stuff. That's not what we're doing. The dead bar didn't go in like the rest of the Evil Deads in the production line. It is a mod that you can buy for Evil Dead, and we're hoping in the future to introduce it on some other of the older titles that we've already made. The dead bar is included in Beetlejuice and every single game going, I believe every single game going forward. So this is an item that while we were in development on Beetlejuice, we were like, wow, this really changes the lighting of the whole game. It's super dynamic, it's super awesome. We should make this available for people on our older games, starting with Evil Dead, because my number one complaint that I always heard was how dark it is in that back left corner, so we introduced it there. But no, we did not automatically include the dead bars and the rest of the Evil Deads in the production line. Like, if you're gonna get it, you have to get it. We priced it as low and fair as we possibly could so that as many people could get it as they can. And yeah, our plan, like I said, is to have 150 more of those available before Pinball at the Beach. Dead bars, we're covered, that's done. All right, next item. To date, we have shipped about 104 shotgun handles. They've been pretty slow rolling. We're gonna be on, like they've just been a lot slower rolling to get out the door. Those things are involved. There's a lot of parts. There's a reason that thing is as expensive as it is. You know us, we don't price gouge on freaking anything, guys. Our freaking games are cheaper than definitely cheaper than they should be when you see how quickly they sold and everything and what we offer in them compared to our competitors. You know we don't price gouge. That is as cheap as we could possibly do those shotgun handles because yeah, they're involved. They're labor intensive. They are tough, but we're getting them done. We shipped 40 of them this week alone. So we've shipped 104 total. We've sold a little over 300 is what I've been told. I think we've sold a little over 300. So there's 104 of those going out. We're gonna keep cracking at them every single week. I'm not gonna give any sort of 20 a week every single, oh, do you see that spitfly? I'm not gonna give any sort of 20 a week every week for the rest of the year, blah, 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 anything like that. We're working on them, they're coming. You know we always deliver. You know you always get your stuff from Spooky. It's coming, we're gonna get it. I'll do everything I can to make sure those guys keep pushing them out. But the transition into the Beetlejuice has got everybody fully involved in the production line right now. So that covers the shotgun shooter handles. I see questions about fan clubs. Let's talk about that. Confirmed with Morgan right before this live stream, every single fan club that was purchased, everything signed up for, everything fan club related has been shipped out. Absolutely everything. If for some reason it's saying that yours hasn't shipped or that whatever, if there's any sort of miscommunication, weirdness going on, please reach out to Morgan and let her know, and she will make sure that you get it. But as of now, everything fan club should be shipped out, you know, however long it may take to get to you. That's always one thing I see with West Coasters is just stuff takes so long to get out there. Everything we send to California, New Mexico, Arizona, Vegas, like it always just takes way longer than you would ever think it would to get over there. So that stuff has all been shipped out. So if you've got a fan club, you should be getting it. We got 64 people here. Before I start rambling about some other stuff, how about a giveaway? You guys want to do a giveaway? How about a Beetlejuice playfield? The very first Beetlejuice playfield given away. How can I tell you that we started production? Because we've already got a scratch and dent playfield, baby. Let's go. Yeah, this guy got a screw right through him. Right here. Right through the front. Used a 5/8 inch number 8 instead of a 1/2 inch number 8. I'm not going to say the name of who did it, but it's okay. It was his first playfield that he's ever killed. He's worked for us for like 6 months. He does a fantastic job. He makes a lot of boards a day. Very talented, sweet guy. It was his first playfield he killed, and I thought he was going to fall over dead. He was so upset. It's okay. It's a new build. It's just part of a new build. It's just what happened. Luke killed the first Evil Dead. This Evil Dead right here, right next to me, was not supposed to be my Evil Dead. It was supposed to be a customer. It was supposed to be like Evil Dead number 1 or 2 or whatever. And Spooky Luke put 2 screws right through an outlane when he was installing the hand. And we looked at it and he was like, oh, whoopsies. That's yours now. And I was like, woohoo! And I brought my game home right away. So let's go ahead. Let's get in the Nightbot here. And how do we want to do this? Maybe we do a keyword. No, let's just do it active chatters. Let's just view entries. Okay. So as long as you enter a chat, I do believe it should put you into here. Video frozen. No, we were doing so good. Everything was coming together. There we go. Okay. Chats are rolling in. Okay. Yeah, 14 entries. Okay. Just as long as you throw something in chat for the next couple minutes here, yeah, you should get entered. And then I will hit choose a winner. And I'll tell you what, I'll even share my screen so you guys can see me hit choose a winner and see that it's not flubbed or fake or anything like that. And then the winner, you just go ahead and email Morgan at spookypinball.com. Let her know you won the Beetlejuice giveaway on my live stream, and we'll get that sent out for you probably Monday. We'll probably get it sent out Monday. I gotta remember to take it back to work. That's very important. I don't know how many people do we have live right now. 83 it says. Make sure if you're watching live, if you want to win this playfield, make sure you throw your entry in. Make sure you say something. Oh yeah, 83 people. Wow, thank you guys for all being here. I noticed we have 2,400 subscribers in this channel now. That's really crazy, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like, I know I don't necessarily nail the professionalism of the setups and what I do in the planning of these streams. I'm usually flying by the seat of my pants because it's full bore spooky production line, licensing code, rules management all the time. And then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta stream too. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants a lot of times on this. So I appreciate the patience you all show me all the time on this. But we have fun. I mean, some of my favorite things about each year have come from doing this live stream. So I appreciate you all to death. Yeah, okay, I think in just a second here, I will share my screen. And we will go ahead and pick a winner. So how about I do that? Can I just plop this up above? Boop. Boop. There we go. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Put me here. Because I'm an egotistical maniac, I have to be involved in it in some way. All right, let's do the giveaway. Here we go. We've got 64 entries. I am just 65 now. Woo, look at us go. I'm gonna hit choose a winner, and it's gonna randomly select a winner out of this bunch. I believe this is how this works. So, I'm still getting a couple more entries. I'm gonna give it just like 10 more seconds. 68, 69, we're going with 69. All right. All right, Diesel Hughes 713, following status unknown. Come on, man. Come on, man. You better be subscribed. Diesel Hugh 713, send an email over to Morgan at spookypinball.com because you are our Beetlejuice playfield winner. Congratulations, we won the very first Beetlejuice playfield given away on a stream. How about that? Oh, and Diesel, can you just put a chat in the? Can you just put a chat in here so I know that you're still here? Diesel here. There you are. Woohoo! He says, oh, hell yeah. Sweet. Thank you so much. First Beetlejuice playfield given away. Let's go. There it is. All right. Let's get back to some business here. So, Spooky Pinball. We just took a week off. Everybody was like, where the hell's Spooky? We were like barely posting on social media. That sucked. Why didn't I have more posts ready? Because I didn't. But I tried. Did the best I could. I took a video for Margaritaville. I thought that was good. That video didn't perform as well as other stuff does, but the people who got it. I mean, you know. That's a question as how much money did Bug spend at Margaritaville this year at Christmas? I had gift cards, so I held no punches. I was like, there's a free roll here at the start, and then I start spending. It's very good, very good. Diesel Hugh, no thank you, sir. Awesome. Appreciate it. Get Don handling more playfields so we get more freebies. No, Don didn't kill this one. Don's, he's putting in the work. He's giving it his best. I had a really good time. I was training him on the building it. He started wiring it today. What we haven't decided is if the playfield he's working on is going to be his or not. He keeps saying it's his, but I think I'm going to make it Kaneda's because that'd be really funny. So we'll see. Don did me a huge favor tonight. I can't even begin to throw any sort of jokes at him or anything. But all right, let's get back to business here. So we came back from break, and it was freaking time to get some Beetlejuices going. We got the playfields in over break. We came in, we checked them out, started getting some stuff set up. Before we hit that Christmas break, I already had 20 cabinets made. I don't know why I'm doing so much stuff right now. I already had 20 cabinets made before that break, which, by the way, I'm not here to complain. I'm not going to complain that pinball's hard. Nobody wants to hear me complain because that's stupid. But getting the extra 20 cabinets made while also doing daily production and excess of daily production to have stock in case people come out. Wow, December was a crunch, dude, in the cabinet department. That was tough. Hats off to those boys for getting it done, though. We got the 20 Beetlejuice cabinets ready before break, and then over break, we got the Beetlejuice butter cabinets in, which we're building now. So Pinball at the Beach, there will be, I think, 4 butter cabinets as of now. I think that's how many is going to Pinball at the Beach, and then 6 decals. So we'll have 10 Beetlejuices at Pinball at the Beach. But, did he write you a script for Viagra? I freaking wish. That sounds like fun. It's probably way better than the gas station stuff, which I haven't tried, but maybe I will. Does Quick Trip sell that? I don't know. That would, Quickie, 98 people here. Time to make jokes? No? Anyways. We started Beetlejuice. So what was great, and I hate to call out a bit of negativity in any sort of way of previous years and people, but you know, a lot of times Spooky Luke and I, we would start the new build and we would walk over with the playfield, whether it was, you know, Halloween or Looney Tunes or whatever, and we'd start in the department and there wasn't a whole lot of enthusiasm from the guys there. It seemed like they were just more so nervous and like upset that they had to change what they were doing every day, and there's like a little bit of tension, right, in the previous years. I'm telling you guys, these dudes in the playfields department were tripping over each other. They were so freaking excited to put these games, like so many times Luke and I had to like stop them and slow them down, like, okay, stop, don't put that in, like stop, wait, just holy crap. They were freaking drooling. They were vicious. They couldn't wait to put things together. Like, I've never had a crew of people so excited to start a new build and to learn a new game. It was so cool to see. It just completely took me by surprise. That's never been my experience with starting a new production build in that first department. And these dudes were all about it. And there's 4 of them in that department too, which is a lot for us. And they were just all about it, down to clown, ready to play. So we started off the day, and Spooky Luke and I grabbed the first playfield, and him and I, we locked it into the test rig, or I'm sorry, the rotisserie, and just him and I built the first one. We just went through piece by piece, did it, freaking loved it. Guys, Spooky Luke is so locked in on his design work and CAD work, like, and he had to pull some stuff out of his butt on this one, because let me tell you, when I was doing this layout, I put a lot of crap in one spot. I did a pop bumper with 2 targets in front of it and a scoop next to it that feeds from both directions with a flipper right above it. And we also put a camera flasher on top of that. And that takes up this much space. How do you make that fit? That's always the thing people forget about pinball design is you say, oh, it'd be cool to have a pop bumper here and a orbit here and a ramp here and that. And you can use those online design programs, but they're not accounting for the footprints. The footprints is the most crazy limiting thing that nobody ever really talks about or identifies when it comes to pinball layouts. And I don't know how Spooky Luke did it, but he made these footprints work. And not only did he make them work, but it's the nicest one we have built yet. Like, just Evil Dead was a huge step up in the whole company's quality process. And that's a fact. Without a doubt, Evil Dead, the best quality controlled and designed game to go out of Spooky Pinball in history, hands down. And a lot of people who used to really bag on our quality would agree with me and attest to that. And Beetlejuice is better. It's designed better. It comes together better. I love it. Spooky Luke's incredible. He's doing the Lord's work on these playfield designs and layouts. And again, we put, as a note to me being an idiot and putting so many things in one exact small area, we had to go through, I posted a photo in the comments section on Facebook of Spooky Luke angle grinding the rotisseries. He had to go through and modify every single stand in the factory, every single high rotisserie, low rotisserie, test rig, everything. He had to go through and angle grind off a whole section of them so that Beetlejuice fits because I put too much stuff in one area. My bad. It smells really terrible too. When you grind that off, it smelled so bad. The employees were not thrilled, so we did most of it when they weren't there. but I didn't post that on like the company Facebook page because he wasn't wearing safety glasses and he was like doing this as he cut it. And I knew some people would probably give us a hard time, but it's a really funny, goated photo. Absolutely. So, sorry, fix my hat here. So we went through, modified all those, but Luke and I built the first playfield together. And then those guys kind of all wrapped up the boards they were on. They all wrapped up their Evil Deads, their Looney Tunes, their TCMs. And then we put down one Beetlejuice board in all 4 rotisseries and had the 5th rotisserie as the example. We've never gotten to do this before. This was really exciting. And we taught all 4 of them at the same time as a team how to build Beetlejuice from head to toe. We had all the parts sitting there. Everything was designed really well. Luke was making modifications to his metal cutouts and stuff and then cutting it out right then and there. Running across the street, he'd cut it out, he'd bring it back up, we'd install it. It was a blast. And like I said, those guys were tripping over each other. I had to stop them so many times from screwing stuff in because they were about to use the wrong screws or something, but they were too excited. I couldn't stop them from working. They just wanted to keep going and get it done and learn it and show that they could do it well and fast. And super heartwarming, super great to see from those guys for the excitement of that. And then after we got done with that, it's over to the wiring department. So AJ always takes on the wiring whenever we design games. Little known fact, AJ doesn't get enough credit for this. AJ is always behind the wiring of every single game. So he's the one that goes through, runs all the switches, assigns them, the coils, assigns that, the lights, how are we gonna get cables here, what parts do we need to order in that are customized, what are we gonna customize in-house ourselves, make ourselves, everything. AJ is behind all of that. So we get the playfield over. The first Beetlejuice that was assembled, as soon as we got the 4 guys done with those, we took one of the assembled ones and we put it down in our playfield wire Seth's rotisserie. And for example, Seth, oh, excuse me, I keep burping. Seth has been with us since Rob Zombie. He has wired thousands of playfields, head to toe. We're not Stern. We don't wire a section, then kick it down the line. Our guys wire the whole damn thing. The head, the tail, the whole damn thing. They wire the whole damn thing. And Seth has wired more playfields. I almost could guarantee this. Seth has wired more playfields than any human being in history. Full playfields. I guarantee it because I don't think any of the other companies have anybody wiring full playfields. And he's been with us since Rob Zombie. So I guarantee he has done more than anybody else. So we slap the Beetlejuice down into his stand. Him and AJ go over everything head to toe. And man, I was so impressed. They got it done in such a good time. Evil Dead, the wiring in Evil Dead is a pain. It takes forever. It takes almost twice as long as any game we've ever done. And once again, just the refinements and everything that AJ has learned over the years. Beetlejuice, a huge, huge step up in our company's development and design process. So they got it done fast, well, it was pretty, it was sexy, and it worked. So we got that done, and then we took a whole bunch of playfield wirers and had them all start learning Beetlejuice all at the same time. Same way we did down there, all 4 of these people, same exact time, and Don, who shows up and works on his playfield. Now keep in mind, while those playfield wirers are learning that, we had our other guys crank out some more Beetlejuice boards until we hit a set number that we were happy with, and then told them, okay, get back to the normal production stuff for a little bit. We need to make sure we got that in stock. Because that's the other thing. As we're introducing these amounts of Beetlejuices per day, we're still making Evil Deads, TCMs, Looney Tunes, and even Scooby-Doos. The Scooby-Doos have been the one that we are the most behind on. We are going to get those done. We're still working like normal production. Did I have to slow some of it down quantity-wise a little bit to account for the amount of people we were taking for Beetlejuice? Definitely. But every single day, you're seeing Evil Deads, TCMs, and Looney Tunes being built right now. The Evil Deads, we should have all of those finished by the end of January. I'm really nervous saying that. It could leak into February just a tiny bit, because while we are at Pinball at the Beach, I feel a lot more comfortable with people building Evil Dead, TCM, Looney Tunes than I do Beetlejuice, just because that's the new thing. It's my baby. I want to be there for every single second of that. So, you know, a few of those last straggling Evil Deads might leak slightly into February, but that's it. They'll be done. And they're probably most likely going to be done before then anyway. So we'll see how all that shakes out as we're going. But yeah, so we got the Beetlejuices into the wiring department. Everybody's trained up there. And then today was the day that we got to put the wired playfields into the test rigs, which I've shown off those test rigs 100 times on posts and walkthrough factory tour videos. Sorry that I'm yawning. Walkthrough factory tour videos. So we got them in the test rigs, and I got to hook them up and go through lights, switches, coils, testing that all of those work. And now we're at a really, really fun part where Luke and AJ and I are just going through modifying every single piece and mechanism that we're putting into the game to make sure it's absolutely perfect for what we want for production. Of like, okay, maybe we should shave a little bit more off this. Let's open this up a little bit so that this orbit is more adjustable for the customer. Let's change the type of screw we're using to something that is more common for people around their houses to have tools for. Just all those different things. So over the course of this weekend, we're going to be working on a lot of just fine tweaks, tunes, and adjustments to really take every single thing about the build to the next level. I'm so sorry I keep yawning. And yeah, we're going to be refining a lot of stuff, and we're testing on them, getting the first production mechanisms into the game. Yeah, just having a great time. And then I'm not going to give any hard deadlines or dates of when we're going to have the first ones done and tested and finished by, because you just never know what's going to pop up when you start a new production build like this. But you can be assured that we're going to be sharing photos and videos of every step of the way. I shared another video today of the production line. We swipe down the way. You can see the first 4 Beetlejuices in the test rigs in that video. And then you can see the 3 Evil Deads and a TCM that follow that. And then you can see all the playfield wirers working on Beetlejuice, those guys, and then the few that I left behind to keep getting me Evil Dead, so I have those in stock. And then it goes down and you see the playfield assemblers. I actually don't remember what they were working on the top of my head. And then, you know, swings around to the cabinet department, also doing a bunch of different titles and games. Just monumental leaps and bounds in Spooky Pinball history. If you would have asked me 4 years ago, could you handle a production line of 45 people, 6 or 7 of which don't even speak English, and can you handle managing all those people building 4 different, how many games? I don't even know. Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes, TCM, Evil Dead. 5 different games at the same time. I would have told you you're crazy and get out of my tiny little town. But we're doing it, and we're not only doing it, but it's going really well. Like we haven't sacrificed any quality or anything at any point. I'm working on it. It's infectious. We haven't sacrificed any sort of quality, anything, while doing all of that. So the return has been fantastic. And then, of course, in the mix of all that, we're also training Don and showing him how to build the Beetlejuice machine that he's working on, to be determined whose it is. I mean, it's gonna be his. I think it'd be really cool because if Don builds, well, I shouldn't say if, when Don finishes building his Beetlejuice from head to toe, every single step of it, mechanism, plastic installed, flipper set, everything, we should stream on Don's Beetlejuice at his house in Benton. We should stream on it, and it will be the most low pressure stream of my life, because if the game physically breaks, I just get to blame Don, and that's awesome. So I definitely am gonna stream Don's Beetlejuice when he gets it done. Yeah, so that's a lot of the updates that I have for you guys right now. If I'm missing anything that you want to hear about, I could listen to this guy for hours. Oh, hi, Don. I had a peach-flavored beer. I'm wasted. Did you have to get wasted after what you came over to do for me tonight, Don? I haven't told them about that yet. I don't think I'm going to because it's gross. But, yeah, so... send me a spooky shirt to wear at Pinball at the Beach. We're going to have some really cool merch at the beach, by the way. We're going to have some very exclusive special merch. I shouldn't say exclusive. I don't know if it will be. We're going to have some unique merch targeted towards Pinball at the Beach. Maybe it'll be available after. We will see. Yeah. So Pinball at the Beach coming up early February. I'm going to do everything in my power to be there. But I'm just being honest, guys. I had some really bizarre, painful, and weird health stuff come up this week, just completely out of nowhere after I got back from Florida. I'm not going to get in the details about it because it's gross. I'm fine. Don't worry about, I'm not going to die or anything. Don't worry about me. But I've just had some extremely bizarre, intense health problems come up that I've been in and out of the doctors a lot going for. I'm trying to get a surgery plan booked right now. I've never had to do something like this before, so before this stream, I was on the phone with insurance for half an hour, just trying to figure out what them and the clinic needs to know, so I can get in and get a surgery to get something taken care of that is ruining my freaking life right now. So I'm whatever that shakes out to be, if it ends up being during Pinball at the Beach or Texas or something, like I will have to prioritize that over whatever show or something comes up, just because it's been that detrimental for me. But we're just gonna see what happens. I don't know for sure anything yet, but I'm gonna do everything I can to be at every single show, event, live stream, whatever it is. So I'm just gonna do the best I can with that. But yeah, I got surprised with some pretty bad stuff that is it's uncomfortable. I'm not having a good time outside of the pinball world. I mean, thank God it was. I mean, it's a bad and good thing that all these issues came up for me during Beetlejuice week, because Beetlejuice has kept me so distracted and busy that I'm not like, completely just drowning in like upsetness over it or anything like that. But it's also horrible timing because it's like I need to be at my fully functional right now for like the next 6 months because we have shows every month and this thing is going to really limit what I can do with those. So don't worry about me. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be okay. But it just may impact some stuff. So buffetitis, yeah. So we're going to be spanking through these first Evil Deads. We're working 7 days a week, every single day of the week, to make sure they are perfect and get them out to you guys. Pinball at the Beach will, of course, be the first show that they are available at to play. Yeah, I don't know what else I got to catch you guys up on. If there's anything, thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that a lot. Bug, I'm worried about you. No, you don't have to be. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be just fine. When it's all done and over, Don and I will do a stream. We'll make a lot of jokes about it and tell you what was going on because it's disgusting and painful and hilarious. So, like Don said earlier, this is all just going to be a funny memory in the past someday. So, like, I'm cool. I'm good, guys. I'm good. How many games do you get done and then call the trucking company to pick them up? It's a hike to get to your place. I would think they would need a whole truckload to come over. We have trucks show up every single day at Spooky Pinball, actually. It doesn't matter if they're picking up one game or freaking 12. We have trucks showing up every single day. A lot of them are already en routes in the area. We do have a lot of industry in this area, actually. You gotta remember, I mean, Benton, Wisconsin's a town of 1,000 people, but 20 minutes one way. You're to Dubuque, Iowa, which is 60,000. Platteville is probably 15 to 20,000. And then there's a lot of other neighboring towns that are, decently large-sized towns and whatnot. So we have a lot of industry going on. Don says he's seen worse, and I guarantee he has. Don's a professional, by the way. Holy crap. And Don can't just do the surgery at the shop. If he could, I would let him live stream it. I really would. I'd let him live stream it. It'd be gross. You wouldn't want to see it, but I'd let him. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling on all that. Again, if there's any other updates, questions, things you guys have been wondering, please let me know in the chat. Before the Christmas break, we wrote an Evil Dead mode live on air with everybody. Those notes have been passed over to Ben and the team, and they have begun working on that. So I will give you guys some cool updates, hopefully in the near future here, with Evil Dead and the Hail to the King Wizard mode that was community written. That was exceptionally fun. I mean, I think that mode's going to turn out great. I think it's going to be really special. I'm excited to highlight it and show it off in a stream in the future here. So we'll have another really cool update to this channel's future, hopefully pretty soon here. I'm in talks with somebody about something that ideally brings a larger variety of content to this channel, and hopefully more consistent than I've been, because I have definitely fallen off my consistency of every single week. I just simply put, and I can't promise that I'm going to do much better for a little bit here with the Beetlejuice production and that other stuff I got going on, because I honestly wasn't sure I was going to stream tonight. I'm pretty uncomfortable. So started coding it yesterday. Yeah. So that means by next Thursday it should be completely done. We can stream it, right, Ben? Tech tips section. It's very difficult. Tech tips section. What you mean? What you mean? Beginning at 3 p.m. Friday, pinball at the beach. Yeah, like I said, I'm really hoping to make that show. It's gonna be fun. Let's do another giveaway. So this is gonna be extremely. I didn't expect to have this many people here, so I hope this isn't weird. But this is gonna be a very different giveaway. Has nothing to do with pinball, and yeah, I'm just gonna jump into it. So let me get the giveaway thing ready. I want to do like a code word one. How do I do this? Let's get this ready. I'm going to do a keyword. Okay, we're going to do a keyword on this one. All right, do you guys like coffee? So, I am not sponsored by this at all. This isn't a sponsorship. I wish I was sponsored. That would be cool. I'm not sponsored. This is something I bought with my own money. So this is called Local Wave Coffee. This is a startup by one of my friends in Florida, actually. He started his own coffee roasting business, and it's freaking fantastic. I am a wuss. I can't drink black coffee straight very often, and this coffee is so freaking good. I drink it straight all the time. Check this out. Go to Local Wave Coffee. Just look up Local Wave Coffee. He's got a bunch of different flavors. He's a young guy. He's my age. He's probably 25, 26 years old. He just started it up. He just got married. Wonderful person. This is his passion. This is the dream that he wants to do. I obviously have a little bit of a soft spot for people who are starting family-owned companies with one person and trying to see what they can do with it. And like I said, I'm not sponsored. I bought this bag with my own money. I just want to give it away to somebody and see if you like it. And if you guys are coffee connoisseurs, you like drinking good coffee, check out Local Wave, maybe buy a bag. Like I said, really wonderful guy, starting his own business. He's a young guy my age, just married, and absolutely delicious coffee. Like, I'm not just saying it. If this wasn't good, I would not have cared enough to come on the stream and been like, you guys should check this out. But it's actually really great, and he's a good guy, and I'd love to see a little bit of support go his way. So check out Local Wave Coffee if you guys want to get some really good coffee. And I want to give away a bag. Not this bag, because I've been taking from it. We have a fresh bag coming in tomorrow, and I purchased it with my own money. I'm not sponsored. He didn't put me up to this. This is all my own idea and thing. I got a fresh bag coming in tomorrow, and I'm going to ship it out to somebody who wins. So the code word for the giveaway is local wave. Put local wave in the chat. Let's get a local wave chain going. And I'm going to select a winner. And yeah. You'll get yourself a nice bag of coffee, and you can get it pre-ground, so it's like the coffee grounds, or still as the coffee beans, and you can grind it yourself. But yeah, it's really great. It's really great. So if you feel like kicking, I don't know what the bags are. I have a subscription. You can also buy like a little variety pack of all the different flavors, but I mean, I think it's like 15 to 20 bucks for a bag. I know when I used to go to Walmart and I was buying coffee for my house, I was probably spending like $10 or $11, but it was not the best. I mean, you guys are pinball people. You've probably got the extra cash to buy a little bit nicer coffee than, McCafe or something like I drink every day at work. So, maybe this is something you guys would like. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before on my stream. So, yeah. While that chain's going, we're going to get a winner selected here. It's going to choose it at random, of course, from the people who have said local wave. I'll let that keep going for a second here. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's about it. Otherwise, as far as updates go, if you can think of anything else to ask that you're curious about, we're going to give this away. I'm probably going to say my farewells because I'm due to go take some ibuprofen and lay on my couch for a bit and have some dinner. $19.99. There you go. Yeah, 20 bucks, and it's probably some of the best coffee that I've ever had, in my opinion. Like I said, I drink it black. I don't even have to add cream to it at all, and I'm a bitch. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and select a winner. Spooky local grave. Oh, we should sponsor him, and he has to do a local grave flavor. That would be kind of cool, huh? I'm calling Topher. We're going to do it. This is for you, Topher. All right. I'm choosing a winner. Bam. Sparky Evil 01 is our winner. Congratulations, Sparky Evil 01. You won the giveaway. Sparky, let me know that you're in the chat. And then email me, actually, for this giveaway, bug@spookypinball.com. Let me know that you got it. Send me your shipping address and all that stuff. And when my fresh bag comes in tomorrow, it's going in a box and it's coming your way. But yeah, Sparky, let me know that you're in the chat still. Go, Sparky. Sparky Evil 01. Heck yeah. Right on, man. Sparky, email bug@spookypinball.com. And I got a fresh bag of coffee coming your way. And who knows, guys? Maybe I'll do this again. Maybe we will get sponsored. Maybe Local Wave becomes the official sponsor of the Bug Scream stream. I almost called it podcast. So live stream. Should we? Here's a big question. The name of the channel, Bug Scream Stream. It doesn't. I love that name, but I've seen so many people really struggle with it. Like trying to remember Screamin' Cream, Semen Stream. Like I've heard so many variations of people not getting it. I like that Semen Stream was the second one I went for there. I've heard so many people struggle with it. Should we consider changing it? I don't know what we would change it to. Keep it. That's the thing. If you're a subscriber and a lover, like you're here, it's like you're not gonna want to change it. I don't want to change it either. I love it, but I just telling somebody look up Bugs Screamin' Stream. They kind of struggle with that, but don't change. No, don't change it. Okay, that's that. Oh yeah, good point. There's neon signs and stuff out there. We can't change it. Yeah, okay. No, it's that. No, it's Bug Scream Stream. Screaming Cream. Those that know. Exactly. Gotta be an OG, baby. Damn right. Change it so the neon signs become collectible. That's a good point. If I change it, all of you who have neon signs, those are worth a bit more change now, aren't they? Worth a bit more money. Bit more money. Okay, no, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. I mean, it was like community created and stuff and voted on, so I'd feel really bad changing it too. So, no, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. All right, forget I said it. Forget it. I had a moment. I had a moment. I'm going through a lot. Beetlejuice production. I'm in pain. Sorry, just having a moment. Having a moment. Just under Spooky Pinball. No, we keep the Scream and Stream separate from Spooky Pinball. It's just better that way for a handful of reasons. Bugs cream your jeans. There's so many good things you can do with it. Why didn't Spooky make more neon signs? Exactly. You have to scream at the beginning of every stream. I usually scream right before it, and then I go live. Luke's hunting fish. Oh, that reminds me, I have to answer an email after this is over. More TP for your bunghole. Bug senior moment. Oh yeah, I am becoming kind of a senior. My hair's falling out. I have a topper on my truck now. Health problems. I'm getting old. Getting old. I wear work pants now. All right. Guys, I think I'm probably about done here then. Go have some dinner. Like I said, I'm going to munch on some ibuprofen and lay down and take it easy for a bit. I'm pretty wore out. Yeah, thanks for being here. Super, like I said, I didn't really advertise this or anything. We just kind of showed up and did it for tonight. And I'll be honest, I don't know what we're doing next week either. We're going to see. I know I'm working on Beetlejuice every single second of every day leading up to that. So I'll try and put something together for a cool idea for next week. I want to get Gary Tunicliffe back on now that the Beetlejuice topper is out, because we were really talking that up before in our last interview together. But he's really damn busy building those, and I can't take him away from it because I need the parts. So we'll probably wait a little bit to get Gary back on, but I'd like to get him back on. I want to do a stream with Don soon. Want to get a stream with Don soon. Once he's done building his Beetlejuice, we'll stream that. Yeah, I mean, we'll stream Beetlejuice again soon. Next Evil Dead Code update we'll do. I haven't played our old games in a while. I don't know the last time I touched like AMH, Rob Zombie, TNA, Alice Cooper, Rick and Morty. Like, I haven't played any of those in a long time. My dad's got some new games set up. Could go play those. Yeah. Just some feedback. Your tech support crew are awesome. They are the best. Also, it was brought up to me, which I almost never bring up what specific people's tech support problems were so they don't feel called out, but I felt it may be necessary this time. We had multiple people call in this week who reset all of the settings in their games because AI told them to, and I just want to throw it out there that AI is smart, but nobody knows how to work on spooky pinball games better than our tech support team. So please, if you have any questions about anything, contact our tech support team and not any form of AI on what to do. We're extremely available, like 6 out of 7 days a week available by the phone to like FaceTime you with whatever you have. But yeah, some people, they were looking up how to update their code, and AI had them do some weird, funky things, I guess, and they ended up resetting their like servo settings in like Evil Deads and TCMs and stuff, and that's like a huge no-no. Like, you can really damage your game, like seriously damage your game doing that. So don't use AI to fix your spooky games. Use us. Use me. use tech support Tori and Adam and AJ. Let us fix your games. Don't ask AI for help. We got it covered. We got it covered. Yeah. So that should be that should catch you guys up on everything we've had going on lately. If you've been having any questions and whatnot, we will get this Beetlejuice playfield sent out and some Local Wave coffee. Go check out Local Wave coffee. Order yourself a bag. It's freaking amazing. Yeah. Appreciate you all for being here. Quite a big turnout tonight. That's really cool and exciting. But I'm going to head in, get some food, rest up, and heal up. So I will talk to you all again soon. Stay tuned in the spooky socials, the Discord. If you want a link to that Discord, ask somewhere, and I will send it to you. We'll do that. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you later. Cheers.